Those who don't know me, I'm Marshall Sylvester, the best man, if you haven't told by my little insignia. Just wanted to be noticed. So I had a speech all written out for tonight, but then I heard a song the other day that just put it together so much better than I ever could have. It goes a little something like this. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna have an afternoon delight. Motto's always been when it's right, it's right. No, that's not actually my speech. I just thought it's right. We just came up with that right there, too. Okay. They say that once in a lifetime, someone comes along that you're absolutely meant to be with. Everything feels great, the stars are aligned, body and spirit are in balance. For my friend James Poirier, that person was me. As many of you know, James and I were brothers from another mother, amigos, friends since grade 10. Through the years, I would see James going out with Jill over and over again, and every time he would come running back to me. It was embarrassing. One day, everything changed. James came by and something was different. His adolescent dream of owning a Hooters restaurant became a thing of the past. He had realized that Jill was his soulmate, the woman he was meant to be with. And who would know this better than myself, James's first wife? James managed to survive his early years of school by keeping his head down. But it was when he moved up to high school and met me that he developed an interest in girls and clothes. And girls' clothes. I remember our final end of school assembly, when James walked away with awards for Best Student and Best Sportsman. Luckily, the principal caught him at the door and made him give them back to me. In our school, James is first to realize that hard work pays off for the future. But very soon after, with a little help from me, he discovered that laziness pays off immediately. I was talking to James about what he wanted from his marriage, and he said, well, I want to be a model husband, and I want to be a model citizen. And he added with a large grin that he wanted to be a model lover. Being the naive guy that I am, I looked up model in the dictionary and found it to be a small miniature replica of the real thing. Marriage is a wonderful thing for James. It'll teach him loyalty, self-restraint, and control. And it'll develop in him a sense of responsibility, fair play, and so many other qualities he wouldn't have needed if he had just stayed single. James and Jill have a long road ahead of them with married life, kids and responsibility, things I know nothing about. But I feel as the best man that I should be helping them out by I'm going to give them Marshall's advice for marriage. Some of you may not know this, but Jill and James will tell you that my relationship skills are far from great. But they are starting off their lives together, and I thought I should help, so here we go. Most of these I have found out myself the hard way. Number 1. Some people say never go to bed angry. I say go to bed angry. You'll most likely forget everything you're fighting about the night before, and problem solve. Number 2, when she asks, what are you thinking about? Always respond, you, and never beer, Pamela Anderson, or Chuck Liddell Ultimate Fighter. Number 3, she is frequently going to want to have talks about your relationship, your feelings, your future, your feelings, your past, your feelings about feelings. For cases like this, I like to have small gifts that I call easy fixers stashed around the house to distract her. Number 4, when Jill asks you to pick up something from the store and you forgot because you are not listening, always bring home a quart of milk and flowers. Number 5, most people say to tell your wife that you love her every day. I say this is unnecessary. If I know women, and I think I do, they don't even like to hear that. So those are my rules. I know you will cherish them for the rest of your lives. I want to congratulate James and Jill for finding Jill. She's smart, she's funny, she's beautiful. In short, she's the woman that any man would dream about, and I think many of us have. If I have to lose James to anyone, there's none better than Jill Kramer. Cheers to bride and groom.